we're talking about how English has influenced Irish. Has Irish influenced English?
Yeah, I mean, definitely in Ireland with all these structures that are literal translations, but even around the world, words like galore in English, like I have books galore, so many books. In Irish, galore means a lot of or many. And then things like, do you dig it? Like this kind of American way of saying like, do you get it?
It's African American.
Yeah, well, apparently it comes from undiggin to, meaning do you understand?
All right.
And there were a lot of Irish, working with slaves in America and lots of crossover. So things like jazz apparently comes from the Irish gujas, meaning nice. And the word smashing, like brilliant, comes from isma shin, meaning that's good. And even so long, like goodbye, was apparently used by British sailors because the Irish would say slán, meaning goodbye, meaning health, kind of like wishing someone health. And they heard so long, trying to make English words out of it. So many cool things. And in Liverpool, it's very common to say ta-ra, like goodbye, ta-ra chuck. And apparently it comes from the Irish tuair ada, take care.
Wow.
Tuair ada ditch, take care of yourself. Yeah. So there's loads of words like even brogue, these types of shoes. Well, brogue is the word for shoe in Irish. And smithereens comes from smitherini, like little bits of something.
Okay.
There's so many nice ones. For example, the banshee, the wailing
the
woman, the banshee, like ban means woman and she is like of the other world or kind of the fairies. And then Colleen as a girl, Colleen is girl in Irish. So many. The boreen, a little road, comes from bohereen, a little cow path. So the cows created the roads in Ireland. That's why they're so higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and even whiskey, like whiskey comes from ishkabaha, the water of life. So the sound ishka.
Really?
Yeah, and things like take a slug of whiskey. Slug comes from the word slug in Irish, meaning kind of a gulp.
Gulp, right.
To throw back a drink. And then, of course, things like crack, hooligan, leprechaun.
Yeah, those
even
are the typical.
The well-known ones, yeah.
The first ones you learn when you go there for the first time. Yeah. What about the word? I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. Probably not. So please don't kill me. Ede.
Ede.
Ede is the name of the country.
Great pronunciation. Right? Ede is the word for Ireland in Irish. And actually your slender R sounded very good. It's nearly like people say like a Spanish D. Ede.
Ede.
So Ede is Ireland in Irish, and it comes from Éireadh, a Proto-Celtic word meaning fat or fertile land.
Wow.
And the interesting thing is, I don't think many people know that, but some people associate Ede with a Celtic goddess, and she was the goddess of fertility. So a bit like with any mythological story, there's also an element of fact to it. Like there really is a word, Ede. Éireadh is the older word. But Ireland actually came from a Proto-Germanic word meaning Islandis, which was then Irlanda or something, meaning the land of Ir. And Ir were these Celtic people that inhabited Ireland and the legendary ancestor of Ireland called Ir.
Wow.
So there's not really a link. And then in Latin, it was Hibernia, meaning the land of winter.
Exactly. Yeah. I just made the question because it was a word, actually. You can even see the word Eire in the euro coin.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I always wonder, what does it mean? I mean, I knew it meant Ireland, but I meant, what does it mean in a deeper sense, And I had no idea that I had all this, story behind. So, I'm very, very fascinated.
I try to make this world a little